Hello everyone, and welcome to a new lesson. And today we are going to talk about present continuous. Today I'm going to explain you how to form present continuous and when we should use it. Let's start. So present continuous is used when we're talking about activities at the same moment of speaking. That's, for example, I'm talking now. That means at this moment I'm talking. Then we use present continuous when we're talking about future plans or arrangements. So this is something we're planning to do. Then we use present continuous when we're talking about something which we think is temporary. So it's not forever, it's something for a certain time. And then when we're talking about something which is changing, developing and growing. Let's see some examples. There are some words that can help us show that we should use this present continuous tense. For example, if you see in the sentence words like now, at the moment, these days, or nowadays, so you know that we should use present continuous. And now let's have a look at some examples. Let's look at examples of activities at the moment of speaking. For example, number 1, I'm working out, can you call me back? So this means that somebody called you, you're on the phone and you're working. Oh, can you call me back? Because I'm working right now. I can't talk to you right now. As we're working right now, that's why in this sentence we're using present continuous. Example number 2. Oh, who is singing? Who is singing? Oh, this is Jack. He's singing in the shower. Oh, this is Jack. So that means that Jack is in the shower right now and he's singing. Example number 3. We're going to school right now. That means actually we're moving our legs and we're going forward to school. So we're moving forward to school. So we're going to school right now. And see here you can see the word now, which help us to know that in this sentence we should use present continuous. Let's move on. In this case, we're using present continuous when we're talking about future plans and arrangements. For example, number 1, we're going to London next June. So it doesn't mean that we're going to London right now, but we're planning to go in the summer, next June. So next June, we're going to London. So this is the action we're planning to do in the future. So it's future plan, that's why we're using present continuous. Number 2, Jack is going to take a shower. Oh, this Jack. So it means that he's not in the shower right now, but he's planning to take a shower. So Jack is going to take a shower. And number 3, they are going to a new school after Christmas. So that means that it's something already arranged. They're not going to change the school right now, but after Christmas, they're going to change the school. So again, it's arranged future plans. That's why in this case we're using present continuous. Let's move on. Here you can see examples when we're talking about something which we think that it's temporary. For example, he's studying languages. Probably he wants to be a doctor, but at this moment, at this period of time, he's studying languages because probably he wants to work abroad, he wants to move to another country, and he needs to know other languages, so he's studying languages. Number 2, I'm working from home next week. So this means that I normally don't work from home, but next week I'm planning to do it. So I'm going to work from home next week. It's not something usual. I don't do it usually, but for example, because of pandemic situation or whatever, now next week I need to work from home. So I don't need to go to the office next week because I'm working from home next week. Okay, let's move on. And number 3 is they're getting bus to go to school this week. So it doesn't mean that they're getting bus right now, but probably normally they go by car because their mom drives them to school. But this week something happened to the car and they need to take a bus. So they are getting bus to go to school this week. Let's move on. And here you can see examples when we use present continuous, when we're talking about something which is changing, growing, and developing. For example, nowadays people are sending messages instead of calling. So what does it mean? Does it mean that people they are not sending messages right now, but these days people prefer to send message instead of calling? So nowadays people are sending messages. It's something which is new, which is becoming more and more popular. So that's why in this case we're using present continuous. Number 2, the climate is changing constantly. The same sentence says is changing constantly and it never stops. So it was changing before, it's changing now, and it will change forever. So the climate is changing constantly. Number 3, your English is improving quickly. So again, here we're talking about somebody's knowledge. So his or her, your knowledge of English is getting better. It's developing, it's changing. That's why here we're using present continuous. So your English is improving and it's improving quickly. Well done. Let's move on. Here now let's have a look how we can form the present simple tense. To form a present simple tense, we need present forms of verb to be, which is am, is, or are, plus verb with ing ending. For example, I am going, he is going, she is going, it is going, we are going, you are going, and they are going. Excellent. Let's move on, and now in the next bit we are going to learn how to make positive, negative sentences and questions. Okay, so I have seen before, to make a positive sentence we should use a subject, a particular form of verb to be, and verb with ing ending. So for example, I am going, he is going, she is going, it is going, we are going, you are going, and they are going. Now let's move on, and to make a negative sentence we need to add the negative particle not. So again we use subject, a form of verb to be, not, plus verb with ing ending. So I'm not going, are you going? I'm not going. As you can see, we don't use I am not going. We try to shorten and we use I'm not going. He isn't going. Again, we don't say he is not going. We say he isn't going, she isn't going, it isn't going. So again, we use a verb to be, which is plus not, and the short form is isn't. He isn't going, she isn't going, it isn't going. Try with me. He isn't going, she isn't going, it isn't going. And then when we use subject we, you, and they, we have to use the form are, which is the verb to be, and not. And the short form of it, aren't. We aren't going, you aren't going, they aren't going. Okay, let's move on. Let's see how we should form a question. To form a question, we use a verb to be, which is am, is, or are, then subject, and then verb with ing ending. For example, am I going? So you're asking yourself, am I going? Oh yes, I'm going. Oh no, I'm not going. Is he going? Is he going to school now? Is he going? Is she going? Is it going? How is it going? Oh, it's going well. Good. Are we going? Are you going? Are they going? Excellent. Let's move on. Let's have some practice. What he's doing now? He's sleeping now. SpongeBob is sleeping now. He's sleeping now. Let's make a negative sentence. He isn't sleeping now. He's awake. He isn't sleeping now. Or if we want to ask, we should say, is he sleeping now? Is he sleeping now? Well, yes, he is. Oh, no, he isn't. It's raining. Please take an umbrella. As you can see in this sentence, we don't see any of words like now or at the moment, but we can see the phrase take an umbrella. Oh, please take an umbrella. It's raining outside. Okay, so we need to take an umbrella because it's raining right now. If we want to make a negative sentence, we should say it's not raining. It's not raining. You can leave the umbrella. So you don't need the umbrella because it's not raining now. And if we want to ask, we should say, is it raining outside? So obviously we're talking about something which is happening now outside. Is it raining outside? And we say, yes, it is, or no, it's not. Let's move on. We're flying to France next summer. So here we're talking about arrange or planned action. So we're planning to go to France next summer. We're flying to France next summer. If you want to say that we're not, a negative sentence, to make a negative sentence, we should say, we aren't flying to France next summer. No, we're not flying to France next summer because we're flying to England. Or if you want to ask, we should say, are we flying to France next summer? So you haven't decided yet where you want to fly, and you can ask your friends, are we flying to France next summer? Excellent. Now let's move on, and here section of mini dialogues. With these mini dialogues we are going to practice how we can answer, how we can give short answer to questions in present continuous. Let's start. Number 1, is he playing football now? If somebody asks you about is he playing football right now, we can answer yes he is in case he is playing, or no he isn't. We don't need to say yes he is playing or no he is not playing. We should just say yes he is or no he isn't. Okay, let's move on. Number 2, is your mother making an apple pie for dinner? So in this case, somebody asking you, is your mom planning to make or cook an apple pie for dinner? And you should answer yes she is or no she isn't. Yes she is or no she isn't. Number 3, are you waiting for someone? So somebody can approach to you in the airport or somewhere, and you're waiting for someone, are you impatient, and are you waiting for someone? And you can say, yes I am, in case you're waiting for someone. Oh, no I'm not. No I'm not. Okay, are you waiting for someone? Yes I am. Oh, no I'm not. And the last one, number 4, are they reading a book? Are they reading a book? Oh, why, kids, are they reading a book? And we should answer yes they are, in case they are actually reading the books, or no they are not, or no they aren't. No they aren't. Okay, I hope this video was useful for you, and if you want to keep on learning and having fun with me, click like, subscribe, put in the comments if you liked the video, if you didn't like the video, and just let me know which topic you want us to talk about next time. See you next time. Bye bye for now.